Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Sonic Adventure! If you notice, it's the Dreamcast looking thing, but it's not, it's actually the DX version with Dreamcast branding, because I just prefer it. Plus, it's widescreen. It's like mods you just should have, because who wants that purple shit around the edges? I know I don't. Look, it's Station Square Central! Plus, because it's not 4x3 anymore, you see a lot of things what appear off the side of the screen, just like you saw then. Because you're not supposed to see them. So, yes. Sonic Adventure, I had it originally on the Dreamcast, like, back in the day, like... But mine was a copy, because the Dreamcast was notorious for piracy. But, yeah, my original copy was copied, and then I went out and bought an official one later on. But yeah, I remember my first time playing this game, and it was the demo with the, there was like a cabinet, and they had it at UGI, which then became Virgin Cineplex, and now it's Cine World. But on the top floor, they used to have this big Sonic arcade machine, and when I used to go, I used to tell my dad, like, I just want to go play Sonic Adventure, and you just play the demo, basically what you could just download for PC nowadays. But, no, back then with those graphics, and you thought, yeah, this looks the best! It's a really good game. I'm very fond of it. I prefer the music in this, and sort of the story and tone to Adventure 2. Adventure 2 just seems a bit over the top. Like, Robotnik just sort of always did things in the sidelines, so him just like, I'm gonna blow up the moon. I see it was a good show of, like, force, a good statement, but... it seemed a bit out of character for him. Like, it'd be something like Shadow would just run over and quickly press the button, that kind of crap, because he's edgy as shit. Plus it's pre-Shadow, so it's obviously better. Pre-Silver as well, so it's obviously better. And yeah, playing the feud, as Danny would say. It's kind of a bit of cop-out that I'm saying it now, but yeah. We're fighting a puddle! That is Chaos. And this game has the best thing in it ever, which is the Sonic Constant Spin glitch, which you can't do in Adventure 2 and you can't do in many other games. You could sort of do it in Heroes with the rocket boost, but it's not as efficient as it is in this. I wouldn't mind a remake of this game, but I'd like them to fix a lot of things. But I do prefer... I always see this as a better representation of a 3D Sonic than most, like, Forces or, like, Unleashed, even though that's the boost formula or anything else. Because of the way it played, I just wish it had more of a... how would you say, like... flow to it. A bit like Utopia. I think I mentioned in the past, like, Utopia's got the brilliant addition of holding a button to become a ball. That should have been in this. Obviously, like you could have made some wacky levels based on that thing, and Utopia is showing you could make some pretty good levels. Make some a lot more extravagant, but yeah. So yeah, I just defeated Chaos, and Robotnik's like ha 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 ha, and sounds like he's in a fucking bathroom, and his tail's flying his metal plane. Got the voice animations. They don't sync up or anything. I don't blame it, because it's supposed to be synced up to the, like, Japanese one. I don't even know what the Japanese, like, sounds like in this game. I may have to switch that over. So yeah, we start on Emerald Coast. This is a perfect first level. It's got everything you need. It slowly introduces, like, things, like you got the springs then. It could be a bit better, but I think it's really good for a first level, and it was like a beach level. I don't know, I just remember, I think it's more nostalgic goggles. Why I think it's really good is because of, like, what it did to me back in the day. It's like, oh, Sonic's 3D and it looks cool, but I don't know why they program magnets into the walls. Here's the shot that sold the Dreamcast. Some of you guys probably probably won't know this. If you've ever played Sonic Adventure Generations on PC, on Generations on PC, a mod. I was the level designer behind it, and I worked on some of it of Emerald Coast. Like some of my designs were implemented and things, but yeah, due to like time really and manpower, it got cut down. It would have been a bit more extravagant and bigger, but it got made into what it was, which is still pretty good. I still think it's really good. Will I do 100% of this? I don't know. After watching the Beer Bros play this recently, I realised getting 100% of like all the emblems aren't that hard. So unlocking Metal Sonic as an optional character wouldn't be that much of a challenge, since I've played this game in and out to the point where I know where to go and the most efficient route. I played this to death back in the day. Here we go, Believe in Myself by, is it Kaz Silver or is Kaz Silver the Sonic Adventure 2 singer? I think it's both. Just updated the thing.
You're too good of a pilot to just crash like that.
Yeah, Tails! You're always nicking my plane and crashing it.
It's got a few bugs to iron out.
Where's the big missile underneath the plane, Tails? That usually helps.
You gotta check out my newest power supply. Ta-da!
It's a gem!
A Chaos Emerald.
Yep. I just happened to find one of the severed emeralds.
You just happened, Tails? You just happened to find one?
Limited power, you know.
Really?
I figured, why not use it to power
I thought these were like Dragon Balls and they were really hard to find. Why didn't you build an emerald locator? You could be the Bulmer of the group.
something I've gotta show you. It's in the Mystic Ruin. The fastest way is by
Tails is like happiest like walk ever. Yeah, I'm having fun. You can now play with Tails. Sonic. I know some Rule 34 fan art is all about that stuff, but no. There you go, that's what you can spam. This is Station Square. It's nice, but yeah. Police garden there. So yes, where I go, I don't know, but you can always ask the circle.
Take the train to the Mystic Ruins.
Oh, thanks. I was going there anyway.
The train
Mr. Know-It-All. I'm not going to talk to him because he's just a big liar. I'm going to get on the train, what is always conveniently waiting just for me to get on. They're very biased. Well, very favoritism. What the hell is that? Oh, it's butterflies. I was thinking it would just like stop textures then. The textures have stopped, Tails! What have you done to the area?
If it isn't Sonic. Look, it's a giant talking egg. Simon.
It looks nothing like an egg. Like, from the angle you saw Sonic, he looks nothing like it. You're just being a dick.
Whatever you say, Eggman.
Enough! I've got big
Sonic's shoes is like... I preferred the Dreamcast one because it looked like his shoes in 3D, while that just looks like massive boots.
fear, or else!
I don't like it.
Or else what, you big loser?
He's supposed to be like wearing sneakers,
By force!
not boots. That's what I always was meant to believe anyway. They wore boots. They wore sneakers, sorry. It's the Egg Hornet. It fucks you up. You gotta admire the Doctor. He, everything he makes is always like functioning around his like floating chair, his Egg-O-Matic. He's lazy, but he's good at it. He makes sure everything he can attack Sonic with or whatever uses his thing as a base. So he doesn't have to leave. He's like the ultimate, like, lazy man. It's like his lazy boy. Yeah, he just do that. Like, you could just break the game by doing this. Oh, I missed my chance. I was too busy enjoying myself spinning round. Oh, look at the fucking skybox, man. I've seen skybox look so flat, and you can see the seam lines in it and everything. Oh yes, I am! It always feels like the vocal direction is all over the damn place. It's like, be menacing, okay, now be silly! I always remember my copy of Sonic Adventure. This scene would take ages, and he'd be there just going like that and floating for ages, and then it'd be like something like, "Yeah, did it!" So, fun fact: we get rid of those shoes, but we sort of don't. And then we get things that look like sports trainers. Sonic, why are you floating off the ground?
That wasn't so hard.
Yes, Tails, just walk straight up with it in your hands.
Oh no!
What are you gonna do? Was he gonna show it to Robotnik? Look what I've got, Robotnik.
Come on, Chaos.
How does? Do you just rub them to make him levitate? He's got the thinnest wrists.
Oh no! Isn't that the same monster I saw the other day?
Oh no! It grew an arm.
It's just as the stone tablets.
Chaos is not the best villain.
His strength increases every time.
He's cool and coolly designed. Like in this mode, it's quite cool because he has like sort of Sonic spines at the back of his head, but he's not that great. Especially in Forces, he's very underused. I was very excited to see Chaos back, and like the way he looked, it looked amazing. He looked like pure metallic, like mercury. It's fantastic, but he didn't do anything. But then again, he doesn't really do anything in this other than just transform and then you fight the damn thing. And then you fight him at the end. He's not that good of a boss, really.
No way, Tails.
Without more emeralds, the monster can't transform. So it's up to us to get the emeralds before Eggman does, huh?
Tails, where'd you go? I'm gonna have to check that. But anyway, yeah, this has been part 1. Anyway, I think it's part 1 anyway. Yeah, I think it's part 1. Yeah, it's the first bit of the game. So yeah, join me next time with Sonic Adventure and Sonic Story. It's gonna be fun. Bye.